Good morning. Happy New Year's. Welcome to 2025. Let's take our supplements. I like reading. I do fish oils. Hot water. I'm supposed to take 4 of these, but I think to start we're going to do 2 and see if there's any noticeable effects. This is the brand. And for water, 621 mils. I always hear people talk about mindful meditation, and I just have never done it before, so I'm gonna start with 5 minutes every single day. And just got done 5 minutes of my mindful meditation. That felt so weird. I didn't know what to think about, and not gonna lie, I opened my eyes a couple times to check the time. I don't think you're supposed to do that, but well, we'll get better at this. I'm also very inflexible and stiff, so I'm gonna work on some stretching every day. 5 minutes to start. Here I am at the gym, just weighing myself. This is an old school scale, but the final weight comes out to be 168 pounds. I'm ready for the gym. So to start, the first lift of the day is gonna be bench press. Just warming up with 8 of 25 pounds, 45, 70, and then finally we hit the working weight of 225. Still warm up. Here we have 245 as the first attempt of the day. We're gonna go and try for combined total between bench, squat, and deadlift. Here is attempt 2 at 250 pounds. I barely made that one. Here we have 255 on the bar. This guy spotting me. He wasn't really paying attention. I had to signal to him because he was on his phone. Ended up failing, so it's good that I got his attention. So my max weight for the day is 250 pounds for bench press. Next we have squat. Warm up with 8 times 8 by 1 plate, 70 pounds, 2 plates, and 275. Here's the first attempt at 295 pounds. I don't know if you guys have your hype routine, but mine is that stance. And then we're gonna go. Unfortunately, this one, my camera wasn't positioned correctly, but my knees do go parallel. Here we have attempt 2 at 305 pounds. It was so heavy, but I hit that. And here's attempt 3 at 310 pounds. It's crazy how much of a difference 5 pounds makes. Maybe I was already tired, but just completely failed that one. But that's okay. Next we got deadlifts. I was kind of tired from benching and squats, so I'm just warming up with singles here. The first attempt at 385 pounds. Weight moves pretty smooth today, so I decided to go for a 405. Big screen there. I haven't deadlifted in almost like 3 years, I think. So here is 425. My all-time max is 450 pounds. But considering I didn't deadlift heavy for probably 3 years, I'm pretty proud of this lift, to be honest. I think the whole room heard that yell. I'm trying to scare the New Year resolutioners. So today's final weight is 250 on the bench, 305 for squat, and 425 for deadlift, making the total come out to 980 pounds, 20 pounds shy of the 1,000 pound club. But today I've been feeling really sick. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my voice is very congested and nasally. I normally don't sound like this, but start 2025 strong. I think when I did my powerlifting meet 3 years back, my combined total on the day was 960 pounds. Broken into individual lifts, my all-time record was 245 on bench, 310 on squat, and 450 on deadlift. But today I did all three lifts on one day, coming out to 980, which I'm really proud of. But let's see how far we can get to in 2025. I actually spent the majority of today just trying to open my new brokerage account. This one is Disnat under Desjardins, and I also opened up one with NBC, National Bank of Canada, direct brokerage. I actually got started on these like a week ago, but they keep coming back and asking for more supporting documents like void checks and my assets verification and all that. I think I finally got this one to open. This will be my Canadian margin account. Even though it is a margin account, I'm not going to be using margin. It's going to be it's going to be cash basically. And I'm thinking to start off, we're going to deposit 5,000 USD, but since it's in Canadian, I'll have to deposit the amount in according to the conversion rate tomorrow. Tomorrow's actually the first trading day of 2025, so I'm excited to start with some core positions maybe. But account's open. Let's see if we can start trading tomorrow. It was such a headache trying to get just the documentation ready. So I apologize if I can't start tomorrow, but ideally we do start tomorrow. One of my goals for 2025, since today is the first of the month, is to get better at geography. I'm actually really bad, to the point where like if I don't ever go to a place, I don't even know where they would exist on a map. I think I know the relative area, like I know my continents. But if you show me a blank map of the US, I could probably name 3 states and be able to locate them on the map. Canada's better because there's only 13, but even then I'm kind of embarrassed by my geography knowledge. I'm hoping that if I travel in 2025 to the different places, I'd be able to point them out on the map. I don't think I'm gonna aim for absolute proficiency. Definitely not gonna do GeoGuessr or anything like that, but I just don't want to seem clueless when I'm talking to people and they're saying, for example, where they are from, and every single time I have to be like, oh, where is that? Is that in South America? Yeah, I feel like I know North America and some of the Asian countries, but the other continents like Europe, Australia, Africa, South America, I'd just be completely clueless. So right now, what I'm doing is trying to just list all of these states I can recall by memory. Georgia, I've been to. I went to Atlanta specifically. I also been to Denver. What I don't know is Denver is actually in Colorado, so I put the wrong state there. My company is incorporated in Wyoming, so I knew that one. And then you just have your most common ones. But as you can see, I kind of just gave up on the US ones and started going on the Canadian provinces. Yeah, by the end of 2025, I just hope at least all of the Canadian provinces I can just name them. Maybe even know their capital cities. And then for the US ones, I just want to be able to identify maybe 25 on the map. I think 50 is kind of overkill, to be honest. I just don't think I have it in me to be able to do that. I'm just typing out all of the different states that I missed as a punishment, and so I can get started on memorizing them. For Canadian provinces, final score ended up being 9 out of 13, or was it 10 out of 13? I think 9 out of 12. How many provinces are there in Canada? I feel like there's 13, right? This is what I mean. I'm so bad at geography. And for the US states, I didn't even get half, just naming them. It's so sad because for my business, we help customers all over North America. So technically I've shipped stuff to every single state, but it's kind of embarrassing. I ended up getting 21 out of 50 states. So definitely work in progress. Today is Wednesday. That means it is time for a Wildcard Wednesday, where every single Wednesday I do something spontaneous, crazy, or weird. Today I guess is weird. Going bald for 2025. Gotta humble myself, you know. Here's the damage. I had medium length hair before, but it's got to be close to 10 years now since I have gone bald completely. My hair grows really fast, so honestly, if I could go bald more often, I would. Did you know I've had long hair before, all the way down to my shoulders actually. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow.